Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Who would have thought that I would be back in New York City this soon? I'm so excited to be here. I can't believe that I am in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. And guess where we're going? We're going to New York City. Oh my gosh. I was just there last year and I didn't imagine that I'd be going back this soon. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. So, oh my gosh, let's go back to New York. You guys enjoyed the last episodes we did from New York City. Well, guess what? There's more coming for you. There's more where this is coming from. I got to the airport early morning, left the house at around 7:30 and got to the airport around 8:30. There was some traffic but wasn't so heavy. So I got to the airport with so many bags. Guys, never traveled with so many bags before, but this is what happens when you come to America. You have to shop and shop and shop some more. So guess what? Because I had so many bags, I had to put them on a cart. And guess what? You have to pay for your cart here at this airport. I'm like, what? I thought we don't pay for carts. In Africa, it's free. In Kenya, it's free. In Ghana, it's free. How comes guys are paying for carts in America? What? Okay. So anyway, I had no option. So I had to pay. And it cost me about this much. Finally inside the airport. I've got to tell you, American airports are huge. What? But lucky me, this is my second time in America and I have traveled a lot within America. This is like I've been to like 6 states. So I'm used to, American airports. After queuing for a while, just when I was about to get served, I was informed that my flight had been cancelled due to crew. They mentioned something about the pilots being on strike and also the weather not being conducive. I won't lie, this was my first time using this airline and I was so excited to try it out. And also KE International had booked first class for me, so I felt a little bit disappointed. But immediately I made the call to KE International. They booked another flight for me. I had to fly with United Airlines. I won't lie, it's not my favorite airline, but I had to. So we took the United Airlines and the trip began. From California to Washington, D.C. is about 5 hours. And the 5 hours was so worth it. It actually didn't feel like it was 5 hours. The thing about United Airlines, they don't really serve you food on the plane. So you have to eat before you get on the plane, which is something I was told early enough when I had my meal. So on the plane, all I was doing is sleeping and waking up, enjoying the view from my window and sleeping again. We also didn't have a screen in front of us to watch. So yeah, unless you had your own book to read or your own laptop to watch a movie from or your phone, which is something I noticed many people doing, you'd really have nothing else to do. But that is United Airlines for you. But, I was too excited to worry about all these things. 5 hours later, we are finally in Washington, D.C. Yes. Oh my goodness. Washington, D.C. Hey. Can't believe I'm back. I have a friend who stays here. In fact, let me holler at her and tell her, yo, I am in Washington, D.C. But I'm at the airport, so I can't come out the airport because I have a plane to catch in 2 hours. But I am in your state. This is my favorite state in the whole of the US. I just love how it is. It's perfect. Not many people, not too little people. It's just perfect. Do you get? Yeah. Although I'm not leaving the airport, but last time I was in the city outside, I just loved it. Almost everything about it I loved. And as I walk through the airport with excitement, guess what I come across? Dunkin' Donuts. So my friend who currently lives in Tanzania but is from New York told me I should try this donuts, and you have to believe that I've got to try it. I had been looking forward to eating from this place, but I didn't have an opportunity to because I was so busy. So yeah, I've got to try these donuts. Let me know, have you tried them before? Would you recommend them? Which other place would you recommend for me or anyone coming to the US to try out? Let me tell you something, guys. Moving from California to New York feels like a dream. Oh my gosh, somebody pinch me. Please don't wake me up. This dream is so sweet. I don't want to wake up. What? You know what? These are the greatest states in America. I mean, and I'm moving from one to the next. Moving from California to New York is incredible. And guess what? We are not going to New York directly. We are stopping by my favorite state in the US, which is Washington, D.C. If you know me, you know if I was to choose anywhere to live in America, Washington, D.C. would be the place. Oh my gosh. I have been to Washington, D.C. before, and I'm so happy. I know I'm not going to be leaving the airport because it's where I'm going to be stopping for transit, but still, I'm going to look through the airport windows. And it's going to feel so good to be in Washington, D.C. Moving in the plane was just beautiful. Thank God my seat was right next to the window, and I saw the beautiful views of America. I saw this mountain. I don't know what the name of the mountain, but it was full of snow. On top, you could just see the snow on top, and it was such a beautiful view. And I won't lie, places like this just make me see how, great God is. As in, God is so great. I can't help but think of how great God is. And I'm so grateful for this experience. I know I am so blessed to experience this. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying this vlog. I hope this inspires you and shows you that really nothing is impossible. Finally, time to board the plane to New York City. What? And guess what? The lady here, I have met her before. The last time I was in Washington, D.C., and she is Kenyan. The ladies who are ushering us into the plane, she is a Kenyan, and I just gave her my passport, and she spoke Swahili to me, and I was like, what? What? You don't understand how good it feels when you meet someone from your country in another continent. Guys, you don't even understand. So it felt so good. I felt so welcomed. We talked about Kenya and how we miss home. And then eventually I boarded the plane to New York City. It was late at night. There was nothing much to see apart from the fact that, New York and California is lit at night. Beautifully lit. About 1 hour, 30 minutes later, I landed in New York. Ooh, guys, let me tell you something. I know I've been saying I'm not a fan of New York. I don't like New York that much, but I have realized I am just a fan in denial. I have been in denial all this time because let me tell you something. I have never been this excited to arrive somewhere before. Second time in New York, and it felt like the first time. I got to the airport. It was just incredible. Unfortunately though, when I landed, they had misplaced my luggage. They had sent it to the wrong place, but they assured me that they would be able to send it back to me the next day. So I should go back to my hotel. They took my details, they took the information for my luggage, and promised that I would have it. So here is a lesson that I have learned. When you're boarding a plane, always take your receipts with you, Otherwise, if you lose them and you lose your luggage, there will be no way to prove that you are the owner of the luggage. That's one of the biggest lessons I've learned in the US. Another lesson is when you travel, always have an overnight bag with you, just in case the airline misplaces your luggage like the way they did me. You'll have, some outfits that you can wear if you have an important meeting or an important event to attend to. That is very important.